Now, one of the reasons that I believe Dune was so popular, and it's one of the only movies that's actually worthwhile that came out that year, is due to the fact that they actually stood as close as possible to the original source material. They looked at the original Dune, even the original movie, and they just copied the parts from it. And I mean, that's fine. Like, no, that's literally what the fans asked, and they rewarded the people who made the movie with their cash. But unfortunately, you have like these activists which are showing an insane amount of hubris. Like the moment that they manage to have like a little bit of success, they immediately allow their egos to take over, and they don't fuck it up. So I genuinely think that the next part, the next Dune, is going to be lesser than the first one, because I have read this, right? So speaking with Games Radar, Villeneuve admitted as the movie progresses, there's a shift in the main character, and Chani becomes my reference as point of view. She shared that he's giving the character of Lady Jessica a larger role in the film, because Jessica is more in the background in the second part of the novel. And I thought, this is the mistake. All right, this is the mistake. He thought, okay, men think, women think, children think sometimes. Activists never think. You cannot think. As an activist, okay, just shut up. Don't try it. Don't try it. Your mind has been poisoned by the activism. You cannot, right? So if you try to think, you're going to say something stupid, which he did. It's like, I thought that was not proper. So you're looking at an author which created a book that transcends space and time. Like, the author of Dune managed to create a masterpiece that transcended borders. Even I in Romania can go right now into any library that I want, and I will find the book called Dune translated into Romanian. Someone from Germany can do the same. There are people in Africa that I'm willing to bet, like in South Africa, if they go into a library, they will find the book of Dune translated into whatever language they want, because it's a fucking timeless masterpiece. And this is in 2024. I'm willing to bet that my kids, when they're old, they're going to be able to find the book Dune, right? And you have like this guy, this chucklehead saying, well, actually, I think that the creator of this masterpiece was improper. Like, he didn't know what he was doing. Let me do it better. The sheer fucking hubris, Chad, the sheer fucking arrogance that you can have is astonishing. What are these people thinking? Like, how did they believe that they can take a masterpiece and it's like, well, I'll draw a dick on it, and actually it's better now, right? Like the original. This is no different than the Christians from medieval time periods that would find a Roman statue. And the Roman statue, it was actually perfect, flawless. Like, it took a sculptor to chisel in rock with the tools that were available in the Roman Empire. It took him probably years in order to get to that perfection where a stone now looks exactly like a female character. It's just mind-blowing. And then you have like the Christian coming in and like chisels a little leaf in order to cover the nudity, or puts a towel on it or something, right? Because he is ashamed with what the people from the Roman Empire did. Like, they like the art overall because they know that if they put it in a throne room somewhere, like, people look at it with awe, and they know like no one else from that time period can replicate something like that. But they want to impose their ideology. It's like, well, we can't show the nakedness. It's vile. It's vulgar. We gotta change it. We gotta adopt it to the modern audience. Unironically, if you look at the evolution of art, you will notice that it peaks somewhere during the Roman Empire, and then it declines massively as the Middle Ages come up, and then it goes back up. And I do think like these waves where art goes in decline and then it gets back up again are also normal throughout human history, to various degrees, by the way. But this is what we're seeing right now. Like, people are unable to create new shit. This is why you see Dune remake, because the writer is unable to create a new IP. He just doesn't know how to create a new IP. So what he does, which is fine, right? Like, he's taking a timeless classic, which is Dune, and he is like, all right, well, I'll make it for, I'll update the special effects. I'll get some new actors. We'll get some new acting done, and it's going to be good. We're going to make some money. But they then say, well, actually, we can make it better. It's not good enough. The fuck did the original author do? Like, he marginalized the woman. Does he not understand that she is a woman? Like, she is a representative of humanity. You cannot just tell the story of a guy. And say, well, yeah, but like, that's not what the original author wanted to say, right? So look at this. She's still Lady Jessica, the main architect of the story. I thought that it was a very powerful idea. These people are obsessed with power. It's like, it needs to be powerful. Power. It's actually interesting because most normal people, when they talk about power, is like how to limit it. And when you hear like an activist, it's like how they can covet it, how they can get... So they're obsessed with power, unironically. So it's a very powerful idea that was not sustained in the book. I made sure that she has the character presence in the show. She added he was really able to build on a strong sense of the views and life and blah, blah, blah. You're already boring me. Like, if you wanted to show a powerful female character, you should have done your own stuff. You don't take a timeless classic and you're like, well, actually, I don't think that the original author knew how to... I don't want to hear your insecurities, right? Because at the end of the day, this is what it is. Like, the activist is suffering from insecurities that he wants to project, right? Like, I don't know, maybe he wasn't loved as a child and he now wants, like, a standing ovation from everyone. And he knows that if he just does what he is supposed to do, that no one will notice him. So he wants to, like, leave his fingerprint over there. So people go like, oh, such excellent human being. Wow, you done it. You done it. We didn't expect. Yeah. It is what it is. But let me know what you guys think. As usual, I will see you in the comment section. I do believe that after reading this, I have less hopes for the sequel. I think it may still be like a worthwhile film, but definitely not as good as the first one. And the reason I like the first one is that it actually stayed true to the original. The moment I see like a chucklehead go around and say, well, actually I can make it better. No, you can't, okay? You're an arrogant twat. That's my take on it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.